If you want to help support CreamBRabbit to make YouTube her full-time job, then consider donating to her Patreon or becoming a sponsor here on YouTube. If you can't do that at this moment, then consider downloading the Sweatcoin app using her referral link below and donate some Sweatcoins instead. Support Cream and get fit. A win-win! Now, back to your featured presentation. Disclaimer, this video game is not for the faint of heart. This series will delve into psychological themes and imagery that may be disturbing to some. Viewer discretion is wholeheartedly advised. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club with CreamBRabbit. What was that intro? Anyways, if you hear the last episode, then we have joined the club and we made a poem for Sayori, and Sayori was like, "Hey, let me love you," and I was like, "Okay," basically. So, let us get to the next one. We are going to, who should we show our poem to first? Did we save? Yes, we did. We're gonna save one more time. No, we're not gonna actually. We are going to give our poem to Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She is my good friend after all. For sure. The MC has to... Excuse me. Ugh. I just drank water, so this is gonna suck. Sayori's like ... and I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" Or like, she's like that. "This is so good, Karimu!" Eh? I love it! I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. What the heck? What is this? Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Kurimu poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention that I'm standing in front of you in the... Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room I cannot read for life! Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Karimu. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, let's rap this. Sayori's a rapper now. Let's do this. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Makes me feel sleepy eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I can sleep forever. But I'm the man, I want breakfast. It's hard. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast! Don't judge me, MC! Get all cranky! Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun! Monika's the best! Yeah, I also like Monika and not you. Oh! I kill him! But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever! Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Monika, of course. Hi, Kurimu. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kurimu. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand my Monika. Is that what I was about to say? Holy butts. I hand my Monika. I was about to say it again! I hand my Monika. That's the title of this. I hand my Monika. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahahaha. That sounded so robotic, I'm sorry. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? Angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind, like a film, left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Looking in. Looking in! Looking in! They were looking in. So, what do you think? Oh, it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that it had some kind of epiphany. Oh, I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? I sound like Brian from Ninja Sex Party. Sorry, that... Demonetized! Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous when we were talking about boobs last time, so... I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain just gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening! Who should I show my poem to next? Ah, jeez, I'm really disliking the way I say it. Okay, Natsuki. Is eating potatoes cannibalism? You're a human. Probably shouldn't be. Question mark? Well, this is about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can't fly. Okay, hang on. Eagles can't fly. Monkeys can't climb. Crickets can't leap. Horses can race. Owls can sing. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I tried. Now to sing it like Natsuki would.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb.
Wait, okay, so now.
Monkeys can climb. Critters can leap. Horses can race. Owl can sleep. Deer can run. Eagle can fly. People can cry. But that's about it.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it'll put more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess some more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro! Natsuki the pro! I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Time for Yuri. Get ready for one of the hardest voices to do. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. Not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yuri, blush. I hate how low it is! It's so hard! Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you should be. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for.
Ugh, it hurts so much. I'm so sorry.
There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
I'd love to share my thoughts, my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read.
Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
I also like the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. Or you like it.
I'll be
honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kurimu.
Really?
I must have
totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a more solemn way of putting it that way.
I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. Phew!
I guess that's everyone. And that is the end of this episode. So I'm gonna save right here, and we're gonna be done with this last episode of the session. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this. Those on the stream or whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. Up to you. Sorry if I go too slow. It's really hard. But yeah, thank you so much. And if you guys want to watch more, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that is.